What is up? What's good? What's here? It's Black Ops 3. I have not done doing a really good start to this video already. I have not done a Black Ops 3 video or a Call of Duty video, let alone in months. I think it's been since probably last year that I have not done anything Call of Duty wise on the channel. And a big reason is just I don't really like the Black Ops series at all, so it's a little bit harder for me to be like woohoo about the Black Ops games. But this has probably been the top, like, out of all the Black Ops series, this has probably been like one of the top Black Ops games. Although probably my favorite so far has been Advanced Warfare. Of like the new generation of Call of Duty, I killed the guy and I still get killed. And I know a lot of people be like, "What the hell, why do you like Advanced Warfare?" Well, that marked like a new start to Call of Duty. It marked like a new generation of Call of Duty, which I kind of like. So, shotguns, of course. But for that reason right there, like every time you see somebody run with a shotgun, you have the jetpacks there for a reason. You can actually get around. Really? Really? You can get around the map so much easier than having to run all the way around this part, all the way around that part. And see, sliding like that actually adds a whole other element to the game. I've said this before many times on the Advanced Warfare videos I was doing. But, I don't know, I like it. Now, the Black Ops series itself of games, I don't particularly care for as much. I think Vondahar is a cool dude. I think that the team puts in some hard work making the games. But I don't know, it's just the ideas that they bring to the table every time for Black Ops. It's just like, it's just my least favorite, like I said. But Black Ops 3 is definitely, it feels like a kind of like a watered down version of Advanced Warfare. Like I said, Advanced Warfare is probably for like the new generation. It's definitely my favorites. Between actually, you know what? Advanced Warfare was not like the starting of a new generation. I'll say Ghosts, because everybody really started wanting something different, something new from Call of Duty, and it started with Ghosts. Everybody was just so burnt out and sick of it, and then that was the first game on the new generation of consoles, like Xbox One, PS4. To me, I thought it was pretty cool, and I know that's very, very different opinion on everybody for when it comes to Ghosts. I thought it was just like a throwback style Call of Duty. Oh jeez, I felt that. And I thought that Ghosts brought it back to the roots of just running and gunning and not so much, all the extra stuff. And now Black Ops 3, like you see people doing freaking, these little dances at the end and everything, and you see like these gear sets that are just ridiculous, which Advanced Warfare had in there too. That's kind of where it started, I guess. But just that, and I guess even back on Black Ops 2, Treyarch was bringing in these stupid like camos that was like, oh, there's ducks on my gun or something like. It's like, come on, man. Is it a sign of the times with Call of Duty and just like, is pretty much, is it like a sign of Call of Duty? Oh, how did that not blow him up? Becoming, or differentiating. Oh, jeez, I can't even talk. English, man, English. You know the word I'm trying to say though. Making itself different from from Battlefield. I mean, that's what it feels like to me. That's what Call of Duty's been trying to do. It's becoming like, whether or if you don't compete with a team, then Call of Duty's just not, a game for you anymore. Where Halo and Gears and other games. What was that? Yeah. what was I saying? So like other games, you know, they give you the option to play on your own, and it's like there where Call of Duty feels like it's taken that away in a sense. You know, definitely the game is still like lone wolf, but if you play the lone wolf as I like to do on Call of Duty, it's fun for about an hour, and then you get bored of it, and it's like, eh. And also even like when you play with a team in the competitive game modes, it's still kind of like, you know, the rule sets that they have is just like, man, who the hell came up with these ideas for the rule sets and stuff? Like I've been seeing a lot of even like the streamers and stuff that been you know, streaming competitive Call of Duty. Even they're kind of saying the same thing of like, why do we have these rules? And at first, to me, I'm just like, well, that's the rules, you know, take it as it is or you leave it behind. But when you start hearing a lot of your people that are streaming your game 24/7, that's like all they play, and they start, you know, kind of like, what? You know, you got a little bit of a problem there. Ah, my God. Camping behind the bar. 8400. We were down a man.
Sign up for this shit. We need to fight smarter.
And it's moments like that that make me, you know, just see, look at that. Okay, blue hair, like freaking pink over on the right hand side. That dude looks like he's from a fucking space movie or something. The guy in the middle could possibly be like a Spec Ops soldier, but you know, it's really getting to be like Call of Duty is the kids game of shooters now. That's only a 7.5 minute damn match. So I think I'm gonna do one more game in this video. I'm not quite done yet. And I don't want this video to turn into a rant either. The jetpacks. I do kind of like what Treyarch did with jetpacks. You know, they left it in there to keep the competitive kind of edge going. Which, I mean, if the first Call of Duty does not have jetpacks, I probably will not care at all about it, and I probably won't. Like, if the next Call of Duty, you know, Call of Duty Space Age, whatever they want to call it, if that doesn't have jetpacks, then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. You know, it's like, meh. Because I feel like I still stand behind what I said before of, I feel like the jetpacks do add something that you can't take away from Call of Duty. Like, it added an extra layer to Call of Duty that makes it, you know, even better. The first time that you take that away, it's taken away a layer of what's kind of an extra skill set to the game now. As I've said in Advanced Warfare many times, I still stand behind that. So the only thing the biggest thing I see right now, like Combine, I have had video proof that this map can be one of the biggest, campiest maps on Black Ops 3, and just, you know, one way or the other, I kind of like the way Doom was doing that, or is doing it on the Doom beta right now. That's going on for free. There's teleportation devices all around that, so it's almost impossible to camp on that game. Like, if you try and camp, you got somebody teleporting right behind you, so it kind of keeps the flow of the game going a lot more quick, like kind of like old school Call of Duty. And if you're wondering, like, out of the old school Call of Duties, which one I like, which I have been asked that before, and my answer to that is a little bit different than most people. Just go straight up COD 4, best Call of Duty ever. Me, I say they're all pretty much like, because it's always been kind of like the same core game. There was never too much in the way of big differences and everything, or in all the games. I will say that COD 4 holds a special place for me, just because that was my first multiplayer game I ever played. Because that was the first time I ever had internet. And it was the first, that's like COD 4 is the reason why I got Xbox Live to begin with. So, you know, there's definitely some history with me in COD 4. Of course, at the same time, MW2 was the first time I ever played with a team. Like, that was the first time ever. That is such garbage shotgun like that. And on top of that too, a lot of people sit there and try and argue that Call of Duty, hands down, is one of the best, you know, shooters of all time. There was nothing wrong with it, which is absolutely not true. Like, I'm a big, I mean, I still play Black Ops 3 even though I don't really like it. I'm a big Call of Duty guy. You know, I learned off of Call of Duty how to compete and everything. But as good as those games were when they came out, that's when they were good. You go back and play them now, and it's like, man, there are certain things that have changed over the years, that they made better, and you know, you figure it out when you go back and play them for multiple hours, not just the nostalgia effect. You know, after the nostalgia effect kicks off, and you're sitting there, you're playing it. Hold on, hold that thought for once. I need 2 kills back to back, 3 times over again. I got the last the last little uniform for this person. But as I was saying though, once the nostalgia kicks off from COD 4, then you start to really focus in on like what's wrong with COD 4, and you see that the game is not perfect. It's very, very awesome, very good. It was great, amazing for when it came out, but there was definitely some stuff that could have definitely been done differently. What was that? I don't care if you're using that freaking free DLC weapon. No way. I got that kill. There's no way right there. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, you know, and plus on top of that, I mean, like Black Ops 2 was when I was like playing Clan Wars, so like every single Call of Duty I've had something. It's kind of like life events, you know. I can tell you my life story around when Call of Duty's, you know, whichever Call of Duty was out at that time. So I'm trying to say that, yeah. So it's like all those Call of Duties are pretty much like just the same when it comes to me. Where is this guy? He's right here. But that's the other thing too. I don't think Call of Duty, that's the other part of me too that says there's never been really a best Call of Duty. They're all just really just kind of the same. Because I don't think people like Call of Duty for Call of Duty. I think they like it just to hang out on. It's like if you go like if you're hanging out with your buddies at an arcade, you know, it just so happens like that's the game that everybody kind of got on. It was easy, accessible. You're shooting people, so it's kind of fun to, you know, compete against one another. It's like, you know, it's like if you go out and you're like, okay, my favorite paintball course or whatever. Like every paintball course is fun for its own reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. So I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that are going to argue about which is the best and this and that. To me, as I said before in other videos, I don't look at things like the best is just an opinion. It all comes down to which one is successful. And yes, I know the Black Ops series has been almost more successful than the Modern Warfare series, but the way I see it is Modern Warfare series, if it wasn't for COD 4 being as successful as it was, then there would be no Black Ops series. This guy's still over here. That's the other thing too about the Black Ops games. Oh my god, they are spamming that car. The 3 route maps, man. 3 route maps, they're boring. Like, I know exactly where all these guys are gonna be, when they're gonna be there at all times, because the 3 route maps, they make it just so badly like that. It just makes everybody sit on parts of the map. in certain corners on parts of the map. Every single time there's gonna be a guy. Yep, right here. He's gonna push. Okay. I don't have the gun for it right now. Boom. There's gonna be another one. Right around this corner. Nope. Okay, that's where you're shooting from. Back here. There's gonna be one more coming to that doorway right there. Wait for it. See, like I said, if this was a 4-route map, these guys would be way more spread out. They would not be able to sit back there as easy. I could flank them so much easier. And that would be it. I mean, the other way of going about this is going mid. Trying to... Okay, yep, they're going to be spawning here because my teammates are over on the other side. I have no problem with them, you know, flipping spawns on me. I love it when my teammates flip the spawns, actually. That's one thing with me, like, yeah, everybody, I'm always backwards when it comes to my game plan. Everybody else, oh yeah, I couldn't figure out where he was. I've always been backwards because everybody always tries to camp out. Like, every single teammate I've ever tried to play with, sooner or later, they always try and, like, camp out something fierce. And to me, I'm just like, nah, I don't like that. Because as soon as they, you know, as soon as you, man... Who did that? Look at that. 8, 15, 6, 18, 5, 18. Come on, guys. Jeez. Oh, well, there you have it. People that don't even have to aim, they just hip fire and get kills. That might be one of the other small reasons why Call of Duty, over the last few years, I've just been like, I don't know. I'm kind of growing out of it. Playing other games, you know, definitely going to other games for competitive matchups and stuff. Still got my OPTC on there, the Optic stuff. Still, you know, fan of Optic. Love watching those guys whenever I get a chance to. But yeah, I think I've talked enough Call of Duty for one game. I didn't actually even know if I was going to be able to talk during the game, so I try and, like, I could probably drop a 30 bomb if I'm not talking, you know. It takes away from concentration a little bit talking about stuff. But yeah, that was kind of fun. Going back to the old stomping grounds of COD, making a video talking about old school Call of Duties and what I think of the newer generation of Call of Duties and everything. I just think that this generation of Call of Duty, like, look at these specialists right now. Like, that guy looks pretty cool. I can see it. Like, I get the theme of it and everything. She's pretty cool. Like, the bow and arrow and all that stuff. You know, I dig that. This guy with an electric gun, I don't know about that. Yeah, you know, the grenade launcher, a revolver, whatever. Okay, Nomad, he literally just shoots freaking, like, claymores all over the place. Cheap, spammy, kind of a cool looking character, but very cheap and spammy on that. The Reaper, that's a straight up freaking copy of a Mass Effect character. I'm sorry, but what's his name there? The machines that you fight and everything. It's been a while since I played Mass Effect. I gotta play Mass Effect again. That's one of that is like literally the favorite of mine of series of games. And then like Spectre running around. So we had this thing way back in the day about commando knives, and you got rid of the commando knives. You make the melees 2-shot hits, and then you make Spectre, which is a specialist character devoted to 1-shot melees. Treyarch's thinking for you, everybody. Firebreak, pretty cool character. I can get down with that. You know, he's like a fireman slash soldier type of guy. Not bad. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna end this video, and I'm going to say this. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. You can share it around. And as always, of course, I don't know what that was, but yeah. As always, of course, if you subscribe to the channel, it's going to make sure that you stay tuned for all new videos coming soon.